Hey guys, it's a beautiful day here. I got my beans cooking. You probably saw that. And I did them the normal way, but I'm not going to put sugar on it because I'm trying to cut back on that kind of stuff. But they're doing good. Anyway, Heidi and I have already weed-eated the backyard for the little girls to play in on that trampoline when they get here. I may have mentioned G is really having a hard time getting the time to make the videos that she told y'all she would. We had babies last night at 10 o'clock all day. Had all four of them most of the day. There's just no time for her to sit down and do a video of that kind, you know, that activity. A lot of activity, Heidi. A lot of activity. But I may have mentioned it's 1 o'clock and we went to sleep. The babies leave. G cannot go to bed if the house is dirty. And the house is a wreck. A wreck. But anyway, we're gonna get lined out. But me and Heidi going down to work on some fence. I can't do it all one day. My knees won't let me, but I can go down and do a little bit every day until I get it done. And the goats are having to stay in until late in the evening. I can let them out and go with them and let them browse and graze for about an hour or so. Then I have to bring them back, because if I leave them out, they'll either go around sanctuary because they know it's over there now. They know how to go. Or they come back around the other way and come in through the front yard. So I've got to get that fence all done up right before I can start letting them go like I want to. And it may be some time before I get all that done. And anyway, I was reading some funny comments this morning. Kim from Minnesota. Yeah, I guess it's Minnesota. I don't know. Has caught herself saying, "I'm serious" to her cat. Now, there's something wrong with people that do that kind of stuff. People that say "I'm serious" to their pets and friends and people, Heidi, there's something wrong with them. So I'm thinking about you, Kim. That's kind of scary when a person starts saying, "I'm serious. I'm serious, Heidi." You see how that sounds? See how that sounds? I love you folks. You see the little cucumbers coming up? And some little squashes coming up. And some little okra coming up. Just started. I got my soaker hose laid out in there, and I'm going to leave them laying right down beside the plants. Stop, Kippy. You're not going in there, Johnny. Johnny's going to go help me fix that. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, Johnny. You are going to work. And so are you, Carrie. I'm tired of y'all deadbeat. You're a bunch of deadbeats. Yes, you are. Oh, I'm sorry. I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry. Anyway, we're going to go work on the fence a little bit, then we'll come back. The wind's blowing hard today. And I may try to water this afternoon. My little water system's working good. I'm real proud of it. And I'm going to start on my raised beds. Maybe late this afternoon, start trying to put them together. I've got several thoughts about different things I want to do. I thought about building a platform and setting my little potted plants on top. And someone else said maybe I should just build a frame, set it on the ground, and set those things down inside the frame. I could put hay and stuff down inside of it so the grass don't grow up through it, and set those down inside that frame so I don't lose all my moisture so quick. But setting them on a platform, I might lose the moisture through those cloth type pots. So it's something I'm considering. And they may be right. It may be the best thing to do. We'll see. I just want to get it up kind of high enough I ain't got to bend down and do a lot of stuff, you know, getting down low. But anyway, we'll work it out. Can you see in my back seat? That's Johnny. Johnny say right on the back. Come on, Kippy. Johnny's been. My hope today is to start putting these T-posts that's laying here on the ground. I already laid them out. In between these posts here and tighten this fence all up good. So far, my goats have not tried to go out this side. So this is kind of something I want to do to make sure it doesn't happen. And my biggest problem is going to be that back fence, because not only did my goats ride on the fence, my neighbor had horses over at one time, would lean over and eat the grass on this side of the fence. They kept pushing it down. I'd pull it back up, nail it off. They'd ride it down again. But anyway, so that's where my problem's going to be. And I may have to one day just somehow figure out a way to put cow panels through there. They're so expensive, so I've just kind of stayed away from that. But I'm gonna work on it first and see what best I can do with it. And maybe we can solve the problem. Okay. As you can see, I'm putting one in between each one of these. I'm gonna do 3, and I'm gonna tie them up, and I'm gonna take a break and have me some water. I brought my jug of water with me. That's something else I haven't been doing like I should have. You know, we get habits. I get up in the mornings and I drink 3 big old cups of coffee before I ever even do anything. Right, Heidi? Heidi, ain't that right? Yeah. And then I might go without water, no matter what the weather, until I might have a glass of water when I come in for lunch. A glass of water for supper. So I'm told that could affect your blood sugar a little bit, because you're not drinking enough water to kind of flush some of that sugar and stuff out. Makes sense. So now I've carried my water jug with me, and I'm drinking water every chance I get. Yeah. Maybe it'll help. Anyway, I'm going to tie this up. I'm going to tie this up here. I got Johnny. And I got Carrie, and I got Soph to keep me company here with Heidi and Kippy. They won't try to go around on their own. I know Johnny's an outlaw. But on their own, well, Johnny will when he's in the front. Take it back. Johnny will if he's in the front. Johnny's not going to walk that far back to go through that fence to come around to the sanctuary on his own. Now, he will if he's enticed to lead the group. Like I say, lead the way, Johnny. Well, then it makes him, psychs him out. Whoa, look at me, I'm the leader. Stop, Sophie. So, yeah, then Johnny becomes, he has energy. But on his own, Johnny's not going to leave here and try to go all the way down there and cross that fence and come back up. And these two here won't either. So they're pretty safe out here right now, these here guys. What do you find back here? There's just some hay. Anyway, I got to get busy. Working down here in these woods, it's not so bad right here. It's pretty cleared out. I've mowed this before several times. But down on that backside, I kind of get leery about snakes. Copperheads real bad back in these woods. And along with other snakes, but copperheads in the woods here are the worst. Now, get on back over here along this little creek back in here, and you got water moccasins. But, and then I'm wearing Crocs. But, yesterday on that snake video, talking about snakes, I had several comments I want to tell y'all about. And I was actually a bunch of them, but there's a couple of them I want to mention today. One of them was from a lady named Annette, and she was taking her nephew somewhere, and he had a pet snake in the car. He's in a container, and she don't like snakes. But it got out somehow in the car, and they could not find that snake. They searched it, turned it upside down. A few days later, they could smell it though. It had died in that car. And it took a long time. They never could find it. They just knew it stunk. Well, that same thing happened to Lester several years ago. He had a pet snake, and it got loose in his car. Hang on, I dropped stuff. You know how it goes, start dropping stuff. Excuse me, honey. Anyway, it got loose in his car. Hang on, folks, I have a little issue here. All right, I got it. And couldn't find it. It's a pretty good sized snake. And it's one of them kind that people raise, you know. Anyway, sure enough, they searched the car, and a few days later, they could smell it. It had died. And they finally located it, guys, up under the dash, coiled around, in and around all kinds of wires and cables and stuff. And his hands was too big to get up there and uncoil it and pull that dang snaky, dead, stinky thing out of there. Daniel's hands was too big. Guess what? Guess who they talked into doing it? Poor old Lou. Lulu got up down in that underneath that seat there, and she wiggled around. She'd finally got a hold of that snake and tried to uncoil that nasty thing. I felt so sorry for her, but she finally got it out for him. Whew, that'd be nasty, wouldn't it? Oh, look, guys, this is good now, up to here. It's about halfway to that tree. And we'll do this other half. My knees are hurting. Either this afternoon or tomorrow. So I need to drive 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Yeah, 5 posts. That's what I've already driven. And then I got to come down here and start on this backside. I'm going to show you a little bit of this backside. You can see what I'm talking about when we get over there. There's a couple old fences here. Horses have pushed it over and rode it down. And a lot of these places goats can't get out. There's places they can't. And I got a post for right here. A tree fell on it here, and that's where we had some of the problems. And I've come in here and just kind of patched it with several posts. Folks got to drive here. They got one leading up yonder. I'm gonna drive there. As far as you're gonna go back in there right this second. Okay. Had a storm come through here. It blew a bunch of stuff down out of these trees and tore a lot of the fence down. Let's get out of here, ready? Let's go for a ride. I didn't pop out to go for a ride. Well, we're going to get me 2 down by our feet. I'm going to go up and let Miracle out. She's ready to come out.
And the turtle.
Oh, yeah?
My
Oh, what?
turtle.
Hey, why don't y'all do a little dance for me? Do a little dance.
Yeah.
I love it, yeah. What about you? What about you? Do a little dance. Oh, I love it. Y'all dance so pretty. I mean, so good. Y'all dance good. That's awesome, girls. Well, I'm bringing them out in the evenings for their afternoon. For their little afternoon picnic. They got to stay in until they get all them fences done. So I bring them out late in the afternoon and kind of become a goat herder. And they follow me along pretty good. And I'm heading them back into the woods so they get all kinds of good stuff. Come on, Johnny. Come on, Johnny, don't let them beat you, son. Now, Johnny and Sophie and Carrie been out all day. The rest of them just come out. Miracle and Ivan, you can see up there at the back of them. Now, Ivan's been out all day too. Ivan's been out. Miracle just come out with the goats. She was offered the chance to come out earlier and decided she was just going to stay in there and eat hay. Her choice. Okay. And there's all the cows off over here. All right, while my goats are grazing, and I've got a few minutes, I'll show you my little cucumbers. You see my hoses, my hoses. These are all cucumbers. You see my squash is coming up. Macy, and you see my okra is trying to come up. Some of it's coming up, not all of it. I may have to replant some of it, I don't know. I'll give it a few days. But you can see the little plants. I have the hose. That's a soaker hose. I just lay right down on them, and I'm going to go turn them on. And there's those little anchors that I made to hold that thing down. And it's laid down pretty good now. It's kind of settled in. But see, my okra's kind of spotted. But my squash looks good. Got a little grass to pull. That's not a problem. Get over here and turn this on. Each one of these goes to a soaker, okay? All right. This one, the main line comes in here. This is going to go to a soaker also. Yep, see how it goes here. There it goes. The soaker. All those are soakers, okay? It'll take a minute for the water to get there. Okay. Takes a minute for all of them to fill up, because you got 4 of them to fill up here. Okay. You can see the water coming through them. Just soak it. Don't supposed to spray. It just comes out slowly. Macy, mess up. Don't you mess up nothing. You see how it's doing. Anyway, I'm gonna let it run for a little while. I'll come back a little bit and cut it. Let's go home. Let's go on. We'll go. Let's go home. Let's go, dude. Let's go home. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, Johnny. Don't be lazy. Let's go, guys. Come on. Y'all know where to go. Let's go. Dude, go. Let's go. Roll it, roll it, roll it. Keep them doggies rolling. Yeah, I take them out late in the evening, down by the river, and I sit back there with them, reminisce, work on some comments and stuff on my phone when I can get a signal while they graze. And then we got to come back until they get this fence all fixed up. Didn't do anything on the fence today. It's been kind of cool. And, I stayed in with G today. I had some things we was doing here at the house. Gates open. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Everybody in. Everybody in. Everybody in. Let's count heads. Yep. Yeah. There comes Ivan. I says, get y'all's butt in there. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Bring them in, Ivan. Bring them in. Let's go. Come on.